Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mr. Saucedo's YouTube videos. We are at the last lesson. And there are some little video clips that I can't show you because I'll get a copyright strike. So it's going to be a really short lesson. And this is the last one. So how do ecosystems grow and survive? Well, succession is the process of changing the species structure of an ecosystem over time. And it can be because of something like a devastating fire. It can be because you're in a brand new location. Let's say that an island is forming in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean because, there's a giant volcano that erupts. And so magma is spewing out. And as it hits the surface of the ocean, it starts to, form solid rock and land and stuff like that. So succession is just how the ecosystem changes over time. And so there are two forms of succession. Primary succession is what I just talked about. It's an island forming. And now you are going to have organisms inhabit. And we had talked about the founder effect. Generally speaking, this is where the founder effect thrives. And the founder effect, in case you forgot, was all the way back from our unit on natural selection, where incoming organisms look different from the original population. And it could be something as simple as they got blown off of course and now they're on this new plot of land. It could be that, some bird flew by, crapped on this island, and now there are some seeds that are going to sprout. So primary succession is developing an uninhabited or newly formed area into an ecosystem. This is a pretty rare occurrence because most, land is inhabited already at this point. But new island formation does happen from lava, or maybe like a glacier is retreating, and now that land has finally been exposed to to the outside elements other than just ice. And so the first species that move into an area, we call those the pioneer species. It's normally moss, lichen, or grass. Those tend to be the most sturdy species that can pioneer an area. And the thing about that is, if you have a food source now, moss, lichen, grass, remember, organisms are competing for resources. So if an organism is able to find this resource, it'll be like, oh crap, there's no one here. Cool. I'm going to make this my home. I'm going to make this my area now. And so before you know it, you have this isolated population that is getting fed by a pioneer species. And if they're untouched for long enough, you could slowly start to get speciation happening as a result of that, which is kind of cool. And so again, it takes time though to form like a pinnacle complex ecosystem from nothing. It just takes a lot of time. Secondary succession is a lot more common. That's developing a damaged area into a thriving ecosystem. It is common because it's normally caused by natural disasters like fires. It could be logging. It could be, a human thing. It could be earthquakes, hurricanes, whatever you want to, kind of include in that. And the thing about it is that animals and plants that are left over, like whatever's left, they start the regrowth process. And it can take, again, thousands of years for it to reach a climax community again. But secondary succession is extremely common. And that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know.